Alright, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to fast forward with the process. I refine the shape. First of all, I think the cheekbone is a little high, so I move it down a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out the volume around the mouth. You know that there's muscles around it, and then also try to drag the surroundings and see if there's something I can make better. And also I'm just dragging the contour of the lip, trying to figure out if I'm getting the correct arc and filling in that gap, because I think it's dipping in too much. Right, and also the tip of the lower lip, and also the arcs in between the upper lip. Okay, and some more digging on the bottom of the eye, because I think that part is spouting out too much, and I'm trying to figure out the arc around the bridge of the nose, right? And then I'm trying to also tweak something around the side face, and I'm thinking about the thickness of the eyelid. I'm trying to look at it from that particular angle and see if everything is correct. And also just some dragging on the nose and see if I can give it just a little bit better, a little bit more better volume. And also I think I went in here to the middle of the eyebrows and trying to figure out that face, how does it actually locate it and tilt it, and also some more refinement on the corner. Okay, to blend it better with the surrounding structures. And now when I look at the bottom of the mouth, I'm thinking that part maybe is bulging out too much. So I'm trying to figure out the volume, the curvature around it, and trying to push and pull things around and see if I can make it look more reasonable. Okay, and also somewhere around the side of the face and see if there's something I can enhance. I'm trying to enhance the muscle down there and fix some artifact I'm having down there. Okay, and then moving on to the side of the nose, I think I need more volume around the area. Okay, I'm trying to create a little arc there. As you can see, I'm drawing that little arc. Okay, and also the surrounding of the mouth, trying to figure out the arc. Okay, and I keep going back to the cheekbone to do my tweaking. And also this is just spend some time on the ear and see if I can make it better. Trying to refine the shape of that Y shape in the middle, trying to make everything go and settle at the correct location. Try to find where do they start, where do they end, make the shape sharper and easier to read. Okay, and I'm also trying to create the creases and tweak the bigger shape, and going to the back and the top and trying to figure out the connection, how does those things blend together eventually. Right. So a lot of tweaking and pushing just to make that part looks good. Okay, and it's kind of like a little difficult when you're doing this with ZBrush. It would be easier actually to do this in Maya, but anyway, I'm just gonna do it in the sculpting stage. Anyway, moving back to the face, I'm going back to the cheekbone again and see if I can fill in a little bit more volume in there. And then moving on to the eye, I'm really now focusing on the outer corner of the eye and try to see if it does arc properly. It's really easy to make mistakes from the side view of the eye. And how does it really rotate in? How does the surrounding structure arcs around it, right? So I'm trying to push and pull and dig in to see if I can make that part of the curvature looks more visible. So I'm trying to dig in a little bit more here to mimic the eye socket, and trying to then adding more volume to the surroundings and digging things in. So there are a lot of subtle change here, but you can see I'm really trying to figure out the surrounding structure, and I'm trying to draw lines to see what I'm seeing from my reference, and trying to figure out the arcs, the curvatures around it, right, and filling in the volumes I see there. Okay. Alright, so you want the character to be three-dimensional. That means you have to be able to figure out those arcs and see how they're going. Right? How do they wrap around the structure? Okay, and also just some subtle changes to how the eyelid intersect or connect to the eyebrow. Right? And I think I did some more tweaking of the shape, okay, of the eyelid. Okay. Alright, and also the corner of the eye, and then moving on to the nose, just trying to see if there's something I can enhance. At this particular stage, what you want to try to do is not like making more detail, but try to look for troubles, right? Look for things that are not right, not trying to make more stuff. Okay, so this stage I don't really want it to add detail at all. My focus is seeing if I have missed some important structures, some important arcs that I don't have. So I'm trying to figure out the connections from the double eyelid to the bottom of the eyebrow. Right? Trying to figure out how that part actually arcs. Right? How does that volume looks like? Okay, and also I go to the bottom. I'm seeing that there's some connection issue from the jaw to the neck. Just to gradually refine those structures and tweak the shape of the ear once in a while, just to make it better and better every time when I come back. Okay, and then I think I was looking at the forehead and thinking about, like, is that arc looks correct? Is the body in the middle looks correct? So I'm trying to push and pull things around it. Now when I look at it from the side view, it doesn't feel right, so I did some more fine tuning. And also this contour, right, the silhouette of the nose, how does it go in and out? And also the eyebrow, since around that area in the forehead, how does it go in and out? Right? How does that budge feels like on the top? Okay. And I think I did some more refining to the nose, just add a little bit more connection over there, and trying to see if they're going down too much. You can see very subtle movement, very subtle changes to the direction, and also I think I made a big change to the bottom area and make them go in a little bit more, right? And then refine the tip of the nose a little bit more, right? Trying to see if I can drag the forehead forward. Okay. And then I think I move on to the chin and trying to figure out the arc from the side view. Okay, it's just trying to make it better and better every time. All right. So we can keep refining the shape down the way, but I think that's what I want to do for now. Sometimes when I look at it for very long, I kind of lose sensitivity to the shape I'm creating. So it would be better to sometimes break out from the head and we can do something more like the body, and then we can come back and then see if we can spot more problem. Okay.